David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Las Vegas once again. The 2015 IFBB Olympia weekend is upon us. I am here with women's physique competitor Kira Neuman. Kira, you turned pro in 2012 at the Nationals as a light heavyweight, and it seemed like you kind of disappeared. You were off the radar for a while and then just stormed back onto the scene in 2015. What have you been up to since you turned pro?
Eating, working out. No, I'm kidding. I just finishing school. I did one pro show.
Your first pro show was did you transition to physique right away or
yes,
was?
Yeah, I did physique. My first pro show was physique, and then I was just like, okay, I need a break. I had been competing for 7 years at that point, and it was just like, I just need a break. That's it. So I took a year off and then came back this year, and I was just like, I just want to do two shows right in a row. I had no intentions of any of this, so this was like, holy shit. So yeah, I mean,
in two shows and pretty two convincing wins. You guys that follow along, you won the Prestige Cup in Boca Raton earlier this year, and then MD was covering the Chicago Pro, where I mean everybody was just not to over-exaggerate or whatever, but blown away. I mean, you really dominated in a really good class of women's physique competitors. You really stood out, which is hard to say. I mean, I know this might sound like a cliche question, but from a training aspect, to go from a women's bodybuilder at nationals to placing out of the top 10 at your first pro show, taking a year off, what did you do over the course of that year off, where you're able to come back and be a really legitimate contender here in 2015?
To be honest, I don't think I really did anything different. Well, no, I take that back. My goal was to get a booty. Like, I wanted a big, juicy booty. And so that's what I seriously worked for about a year, and amongst other things too. But I think honestly, just the fact that I took a year off and just lived my life, I was able to get back on a prep and really be passionate about it. So honestly, that's what did it for me. It wasn't really any different training or anything. And it was just time, I'm mature. I grew up.
Well, I'm assuming with any kind of booty training, I think it's pretty hard to do that without also improving on your quads and your thighs, and that's one of the things that people really loved about your physique is it was incredibly balanced and everything flowed together very nicely, I should say. As far as diet goes, now you got your second win in July in Chicago, on the July 4th weekend. So we're talking August 4th and then a couple weeks into September. One of those time periods where you can't really go off your diet too much, but it's definitely too long to stay on your diet. What did that time frame between your win and the Chicago Pro and this Olympia weekend look like?
So after Chicago, 2 weeks later was Boca. So then I took a week off of training, of dieting, all that jazz. And I was just like, I'm going to eat whatever I want. I'm going to have some fun, whatever. And then I had to get right back on it.
What, a week off?
A week. That's all I had. But no, that's pretty much all I had. And then it was an 8-week prep toward this.
And, obviously, any competitor's dream is to get here to the Olympia stage.
God,
how's that all feeling? The hoopla, the excitement, everything, the custom suits.
I know, this custom suit's pretty banging. I am seriously just it's surreal. Everything I do is I'm getting ready for the Olympia. Oh, I'm going to the bathroom at the Olympia. You know what I mean? Every little thing that I do, it's you know what I mean? Yeah, they put me right by this, thank God. So it's been surreal, yeah, to say the least. I mean, and I'm so grateful. And all the girls, every single other girl up there with me, they've been fabulous. So I'm so excited. It's been amazing.
You guys are pretending like you like each other for now, aren't you? We know better.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know.
We sisters. We all tight. So no, it's a camaraderie.
Just whatever. It's all in good fun. Well, all right. Tell you
Hang
what.
with us backstage, okay? We got some dessert buffet going on. Thanks to Tycee. She's hooking it up. She's crazy like that.
So when you're done, it's on as far as.
It's on.
Okay, well, we'll wait till then for it to be on.
Yeah, check with me then and see what I look like.
I'm sure you'll be fine, even after the buffet. But for right now, we're going to let Kira get going. So best of luck from everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com and myself. Guys, we're going to see Kira on stage tomorrow.
Yeah.
Prejudging is at 10:30. and we'll see her back for finals Saturday.
Yeah.
So make sure to stop back to Muscular Development. As always, we're going to have our live play-by-play, the pictures going up in the threads, interviews, everything you guys are used to, but that is going to do it for us. So one more time, David Bay with Kira Neuman from the 2015 IFBB Olympia Weekend for MuscularDevelopment.com.